بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
4 enemies you always got to watch out for, and you have to recognize. The Sha'ir says, إِنِّي بُلِيتُ بِأَرْبَعٍ مَا سُلِّطُ إِلَّا لِأَجْلِ شَقَاوَتِي وَعَدَائِي إِبْلِيسُ وَالنَّفْسُ إِبْلِيسُ وَالدُّنْيَا وَنَفْسِي وَالْهَوَى إِبْلِيسُ وَالدُّنْيَا وَنَفْسِي وَالْهَوَى كَيْفَ الْخَلَاصُ وَكُلُّهُمْ أَعْدَائِي إِنِّي بُلِيتُ بِأَرْبَعٍ مَا سُلِّطُ إلا لأجل شقاوتي وعدائي إبليس والدنيا ونفسي والهوى كيف الخلاص وكلهم أعدائي. He's saying that I've been afflicted in this world by 4 things, and their whole purpose is to destroy my life. Iblis, we know that. Iblis is the most dangerous enemy. Very dangerous, because imagine how dangerous he is that he actually fought with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He challenged Allah azza wa jal. And he's in this world putting these thoughts in our mind. Oh, that person thinks he's better than you. He's not better than you. He doesn't even have an education. He doesn't deserve to drive that car. He doesn't deserve to have that house. This. And he's putting all of these things. Iblis, what dunya, and all this dunya that is around us, thinking that we're going to live forever. And in actuality, we don't know that at any minute, our time can come. وَلَنْ يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجْلُهَا. No soul shall be delayed. It's appointed time when the appointed time comes. We think that this dunya is forever, whereas our moment of departure has already been booked. Our flight is booked. It's done. Our ticket is ready to go. We don't know when is the moment of departure. This is the ad-dunya darul ghurur. Can you imagine? Everyone that's sitting here, our ticket is booked. Our moment of departure is set. August 15th. 2000, and Allah give everybody a long life, Allah give everybody barakah, but that moment is written. This is part of our iman. Some people, they become so overwhelmed when somebody passes away, but in reality, that moment has already been written for every single one of us, and there is no one whose moment can be delayed or hastened. وَلَنْ يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ لَنْ يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ. Never ever will Allah delay the moment of a person's passing from this world when that appointed time comes. That's it. You have your appointed time. Our date of departure is set. My date of departure is set. No matter what I do, that's not going to change. No matter what we do, that moment of departure is set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what we need to do whatever you can in this life to make the best out of it in the time that you have in this world. وَلَنْ يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهَا وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. And Allah Ta'ala is aware of all of your actions. So this dunya is a big deception, because we think we're here forever. Otherwise, in reality, that moment of departure and the ticket is booked and the flight is ready to go. And when the time comes, you could be driving, you could be on the freeway, you could be in the house, you could be sleeping, you could be climbing, you could be hiking, you could be with your friends, you could be with your family, you could be in another country. When that appointed time comes, it's going to take you. You have to be aware of this. So this is that deception that we constantly think that, right, it's just going, it's never going to end. No, there is the moment time that there's an end to all of this. And we become unmindful of that. What's going on inside? What's happening to us internally? What's going on in our hearts? What are the commandments of Allah? What did Allah bring me here for? What am I supposed to do? Constantly we're in this drama. We're in the fight. We're in argument. We're in drama. We're thinking about this and we're thinking about that. Whereas that appointed time, it says that shaitan sometimes laughs, or Malakul Maut laughs at us. Malakul Maut is laughing. He says, look at Banu Adam. His ajal is a month from now. And he's making plans for 10 years. Oh, I'm going to go for Hajj, inshallah, when I retire. I'm going to go for Hajj when I retire. And retirement is 20 years from now. And the day of his demise is coming a year from now. His appointed time is 1 year from now. And he's saying, I'm going to do Hajj when I retire, and his retirement is 20 years from now. So he's planning on retirement, which he's not going to see. And he's planning for Hajj, which he's not going to see. Why? Because he is deceived by this dunya. Ad-dunya dhillun za'ilun. The life of this world is like that shadow. You know, sometimes you're sitting in the shadow in a tree, and then you realize that you're sitting in the sun. What was going on? Because the shadow, it looks like it's, right? It looks like it's not moving. But then as the sun moves, right? The sun is, the earth is in orbit, the sun is moving, the earth is moving. What happens? You realize that, you're not, you're not in the shade anymore. So this is another. One nafsu wal hawa, and nafs, which is inside of you, constantly telling you things, whispering, telling you things, misleading you, putting thoughts in your mind. These are things that we have to be able to identify. Is this for my khair? Is this for my benefit? Or is this for my shar? Is it going to destroy me in this life and the hereafter? And these past few weeks, this is what we've been discussing. The diseases of the heart, which causes us harm in this life and in the hereafter. Wal hawa, nafs wal hawa. Hawa is all the temptations that are outside. Money tempts us. Women tempts us. Opposite is tempting us. Sexual gratifications are tempting us. All of these things that we're surrounded by, these are temptations that we need to withhold ourselves.